Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card, but before we get into this pick a card, this video is sponsored by Keen. So Keen, as I have mentioned before on this channel, is an amazing company that involves a group of psychics on a website called Keen or through the app, and you can get an astrology reading or a birth chart reading through them. So what is also amazing, it is the 20th of March, which is the start of the astrological year with Aries season, and it's also Astrology Day, which I'm very, very excited about, which is why I'm doing this sponsorship today. So also in the spirit of Astrology Day, I actually got a birth chart reading from Keen and I found it so helpful. I actually found a lot of information that I wouldn't have found by myself. It's really nice to get a second perspective on my birth chart. I do actually know quite a lot about my birth chart, but having someone also reading it back to me and giving me information that I wouldn't have found, or in their perspective, they find it in their way, I found it so helpful. I also found it very enlightening, and it also guided me to the next section of my life. So the amazing thing also about Keen is they are available 24/7. You have a massive selection of readers to choose from, and there are so many ways you can talk to a reader. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 10 minutes for only $1.99, and I have my link down below, so if you would like to check them out, then it's all in the description box down below and also on the screen here as well if you would like to check them out. So then pricing depends on which reader you choose, and services are backed up with a satisfaction guarantee. So thank you so much Keen for sponsoring this video, and let's get started with the pick a card. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card all about your future love life for you guys who are single. So we have 4 groups here. We have group number 1 with the rose quartz and nurture, group number 2 with the citrine with faith and strength, group number 3 with the green crystal with bloom, and group number 4 with the moonstone and held. So please choose your group now and let's get started. All the timestamps as usual are down below in the description box and in the comment section as well. So let's get started. Start off with group number 1. Hello group number 1, let's get started with your reading. Wow, you guys got a lot of rose quartz energy. The rose quartz, the reason why you guys chose rose quartz is because you guys are pretty much ready for some sort of long-term commitment, and it's probably like you're getting really excited because it's like a long-term commitment with a partner. I'm actually feeling it's a long-term commitment with moving house, with money, with a car. I'm hearing like a lease, or I'm hearing tax, something like that. So this can actually be to do with, for some of you guys who have wanted to have a long-term relationship, or I'm hearing for some of you guys who are actually already in a committed relationship but are still watching this video. For some of you guys, there's this need to connect to the long term. I feel like a lot of you guys have been wanting to have a long-term relationship for a very long time, and it's just felt like there's no kind of connection or network. Like there's no one that kind of wants to like connect, and like getting all these kind of like lack, like you want to hold on but it's kind of lack. I'm picking up on a lot of fixed signs and water signs. So I have Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Libra in this group. So you could be meeting a Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Libra. Okay, so I'm just going to double check my it's still recording. Okay, cool. I like to double check because sometimes it stops recording in the middle of video filming. So okay, so rose quartz for you guys with nurture. For you guys, I also am seeing the world as your tarot card. So the world represents to me a brand new beginning. I feel like there's children involved for some of you guys. So children is also very important in terms of your love life. I feel like you either will have children if that's something you want, or you are surrounded by children at the moment. You will possibly work in a career that involves children, or you are around a lot of children or childlike energy. I'm also hearing you to bring in some more childlike energy into your life that involves you bringing in this new sense of childlike energy where you can basically just be yourself. And I'm hearing there's no one holding you back. I'm hearing like there needs to be stronger boundaries when it comes to play and things like that. And when it comes to play, I mean like bringing play more into your life and kind of more into your energy. Okay, so all right, let's get you some cards. Let's see what's coming through. Sorry guys if I keep checking the microphone. I just want to make sure that it's recording. I haven't done this for a while, So I like to just double check every now and then. Okay, let's get you some cards. Okay, so we have the Anointed. Answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. Beautiful, I love this. I feel like a lot of you guys need to be surrounded by a lot of women, especially if you like women. That's helpful. We have Held. That's really funny. I think one of the other groups is called Held. Yeah, number 4 is called Held. So if you guys are really drawn to the group number 4, definitely have a look at that. Okay. And of course we have like this mothering energy. I mean, that makes so much sense. I love that. Okay, so this is definitely a time of resting, recuperating, rejuvenating, all the R's. Recuperating, resting, rejuvenating. Rest is like so important for this group. The fact we have nurture, you're literally being asked to be the mother for your inner child and be the mother for anything around you, basically, whether that be people, in terms of friends, colleagues, anything like that. You will have more people coming towards you asking for your guidance because of your feminine natural instincts, basically. And it's because your heart chakra is opening. That's why there's this energy coming towards you. So we have the Holy Grail, stop the endless searching in a quest. This is probably the most accurate card in this group. This feels like you guys are looking outside of yourself for guidance. And of course you're reading, or you're watching this reading right now, so you could say this is the same thing. But I feel like it is this, but it's also you have chosen this group for a reason. And you're also discerning if these messages actually resonate with you. So I feel like for you guys, basically what I'm hearing is stop waiting for your partner to come along. And I'm talking to you Cancers and Libras because you guys are the romantics. Stop the endless searching in inner quest. This is basically asking you to get really comfortable with listening to your emotions. There's a lot of father and mother energy in this group. This is basically asking you to look inside of yourself around abandonment issues, control, stuff like that. It's basically the same thing. Abandonment and control are pretty much the same thing. That's why that's possibly happened to you. You may need a sense of control to prevent you from feeling those things. So obviously this is more about you guys right now, but I will have a look into the sort of people that are coming towards you and things like that. So I feel like I want to pull you guys some tarot and then we'll kind of see what's coming. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to pull you guys a couple of advice cards to just kind of attach here. We have Angel Aura Quartz, Lighten Up. And we have Lemurian Quartz, Practice Patience. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Hopefully you guys can see the cards. As I say, I haven't done this for a while, so just bear with me. Trust your intuition. That's literally what I was feeling. It's basically like listening to who you are, listening to what your needs are. That is going to be your guiding forward. And I'm hearing, but Vicky, what if I don't know what I want? That's okay. That's why you need to nurture and slow down. Like, you're not meant to know everything right this second. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're wanting someone quite masculine. You want someone with Mars energy, someone who's really driven. Basically, you have to come into a more comfortable place in your Mars energy to manifest that. When you do that, it basically looks like more nurturing, action that also involves waiting and patience. Basically like balancing things out. I'm getting like a massive Libra energy from this group, like drastically. Okay, so a lot of you guys, before you manifest a partnership or just the tipping point of coming into a relationship in the future, your leadership and your life purpose is the most important thing on this planet for you especially. You are needed at the moment to be very, very still and focus on things like childlike energy, because what is happening is your inner child is basically growing up. Like, they are getting a lot of support, which is really good. I'm seeing you guys are really supporting yourself and you are getting the love that you need from yourself. That's basically the main thing of what I'm saying. I'm hearing you're filling up your own bucket, and it's a bucket, not just a cup, so that's great. We have creations realized, right time, harvest and celebrate. I'm picking up for you guys November is a really good time for things to manifest in your love life, and this is going to be, I'm seeing like you're not gonna know who this person is, so it's no one you know. It's going to be a brand new surprise. They could be an air sign or have strong mercurial in their energy. But I'm picking up this person recognizes you on a soul level, and the same thing back as well. And I'm feeling like you know this person, but you've never seen them before. And it's pretty much like the same energy back and forth. What I'm hearing is a lot of you guys are really, really super hard on yourselves, to the point where you stop yourself from having fun, from enjoying yourself with things, because you've had to deal with a lot of perfectionism. And a message I got actually was I heard, are all Cancerians perfectionists? And I didn't actually know that Cancers were a perfectionist. So if you're a Cancer watching this, please let me know if you are quite, like, if you like to adjust stuff to a certain way, things like that. Because a lot of the Cancers I've met are perfectionists, and I have Cancer moon and I'm a perfectionist. So let me know, guys. I'm quite interested. I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are missing masculine energy in your life. When you start seeing more masculine energy coming into your life, by, even this could be something as simple as your masseuse. It could be a masculine male. It could be a therapist who's a masculine male. It could be somebody who helps you, just someone who's professional coming into your life who's a masculine male. If you're wanting to attract masculine energy, and especially even if you're a male, this is your masculine side. Basically, we're balancing out the feminine and the masculine energy by bringing in more masculine energy into your life. You are no longer the victim of your past, basically. So let's see what's coming towards you, and then we'll pull some tarot. Okay, so I just used the astrology dice. As you guys know, I love astrology. We have the Sun, Taurus, 10th house. You can't make this shit up. The 10th house is literally about masculines, men, the father figure, your success, your drive, your Mars, all the above. So especially if you have any planets in 10th house, this is going to be really relevant to you guys, I feel. So what I'm seeing is, and Taurus, massive perfectionists when it comes to kind of like luxuries and things like that. So the Sun in Taurus 10th house, you could manifest a Taurus. I think I did say that at the start, didn't I? I don't know. I wish you could talk to me through the camera. And then we have the Sun Taurus 10th house. The 10th house is basically saying you are on the right path. Like wherever position you are in your like career or life purpose, whatever you want to call it, wherever you are in your financial realm, whether you are possibly feeling like lack or you're feeling like, girl, this is amazing, I'm fully with it with my career. This person, it's basically not about, basically I'm hearing, it sounds really bad to say, but just go with it. Forget everything that you have been taught that is not resonating with you anymore. So everything in your past, it's like, I'm scared to move forward in any type of connection with anyone, especially friends as well, because I'm scared that they're going to, mess me around, they're going to judge me, they're going to be like intense perfectionists. Forget all of that. And I don't mean to say forget it, I mean just kind of move forward or away from it, because it's keeping you stuck in a place where you are in fear a lot of the time when it comes to your connections. I would say the best thing for you to do is to practice boundaries. So practice speaking your truth, saying yes and no when you mean it. And also to pause whenever you want to make a decision. Things like that is going to really help you. And to know that it doesn't have to be perfect. I keep hearing, but I'm not perfect. Girl, you're already perfect. Why are you judging yourself? Girl? Okay, so this is gorgeous. I feel like you will most likely meet someone through your career. If you are a small business or you work for yourself, I do see it's somebody who is helping you with the business. Could be a customer, client, whoever they are. You're not going to think that they're a possible romantic partner, first of all. I am seeing for a lot of you guys, this person has dark brown hair, possibly black, I'm not too sure, but I am picking up more dark brown hair. I'm seeing like blonde hair as well, or just very, very pale. I just heard the word yellow. So it could be, not to be, weird about it, but this could be their skin colour, especially if they have a slight olivey skin, or it could be their hair colour is blonde or like a light colour. They kind of remind me of like someone from Norway, or possibly like Amsterdam. I'm picking up on lots of European energy from this group. They feel very delicate. Their energy is very delicate. There's somebody who does not judge at all, and they're going to be part of your soul tribe. They're going to be somebody who's very supportive. They're going to be like a leverage. I'm seeing like a leverage under a car when, when they kind of do like work under a car. They have to kind of lever the thing up. Basically, this person is like the lever to your life. They kind of like encourage you to move forward. They give you a lot of encouragement, but you've got to find that for yourself first, because this person is somebody you might not think you deserve at this moment, because I feel like your self-esteem's kind of been crushed by a couple of people or by a couple of things. You could have been rejected from a job or something recently. And just letting you know, if that has happened to you, it's nothing to do with you, okay? At the end of the day, it might not have been for you anyway. You might in a couple of months think, I'm actually really glad I didn't get that, or I'm really glad that person didn't want to go out with me at that time. A lot of the time, sometimes our brain kind of is like, let me test this out in terms of a person or a job, and sometimes we don't even really want it because we're stuck in our same routine. It's kind of like if you want to get out of a possible, grind of 9 to 5, which especially if it's a career you don't want to do, and you want to work for yourself, but you still look for jobs that are 9 to 5 because you don't know how to start your own business, because you don't know if that's possible for you. So it's kind of like you've got to work through the barriers that have been preventing you from moving forward. And this is literally about you maturing, like deeply, fully. I'm hearing replenishment. I'm seeing you putting on a face mask. I'm seeing like self-care in that sort of respect. Okay, so my lovely group number 1. You guys are very gentle as well. I'm hearing I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt a fly girl. You're never hurting anyone anyway. And if you do, you'll know about it. If people are are going out of their way to make you think that you are hurting them, then they're not the right people to be around, sis. They are not the right person to be around, because like people who make you feel like that are not the right people to be around, basically. Picking up on the Tower. Some of you guys also need a time out, like just some resting. Okay. These aren't the right ones. No, I was spinning that. As soon as I got them out, they're not the right ones. No. I was saying go underneath the deck. Okay. Right. Queen of Cups. That feels better. Right. Queen of Cups. 8 of Swords. Perfect. That feels better. That feels better. Some of you guys are literally looking under the hood. I'm getting a lot of car analogies. A lot of you guys could work in cars. You could be getting a new car. You could be looking at a new car. I'm seeing like new adventures as well. A lot of you guys could be starting driving. Something to do with cars, basically. Or trucks. Something to do with vehicles, basically. 6 of Cups. There's a definite energy of moving forward. You guys are really, really supported in your spiritual realm. You are fully supported. Even though you might not think so. Death card, that is, very similar energy to what's within. That's even better actually than the Tower, because that means just complete replenishment. Okay, a lot of you guys have had to let something die before you move forward, and what it feels like to me is possibly an ex or someone who is making your life a living hell. It could be a family member, it could be an environment, but whatever it is, girl, you are literally a completely different person coming out of it. I'm hearing life is okay. Something that was actually downloaded to me a couple of days ago was you learn through contrast, and I am a Scorpio. I am a fixed sign, so that could be for a lot of you guys who especially are fixed signs, but a lot of us as human beings, we learn through contrast. Some people, especially myself even as well, when we're going through a really hard time, we can be really, really hard on ourselves. And it's like, why the hell am I going through this? But a lot of the time it's, well, you have to go through, otherwise you wouldn't realise what you actually need to do in the future. You have to get to the point where it's like, destruction, and then you finally start living your purpose, which is the Queen of Wands. You are very sexy. You guys have a really sexy energy. When you actually apply your energy fully, when you are like, fuck it, I don't, no bullshit attitude, wow, like really, really sexy energy. Like, I'm hearing like big penis energy. So for some of you guys, even if you're a female, you don't have a peen, girl, go for it. We have the Universe, which is lovely. I'm seeing you guys need to bring in more laughter into your life. You really, really do. And this can be as simple as watching a really funny cat video. I love cats. They are so cute. Okay, I'm picking up on the Otter as well. The Otter is like a really strong heart chakra energy. It's all about family and things like that. Right, let's get you some zodiac signs and things like that. Lovely. Oh my god, I was picking up on Virgo so strongly from this group. Virgo, Libras and Cancers. We have Virgo Venus. Some of you guys might have Virgo Venus. This is actually about clearing the clutter, which is really, really nice. Decluttering your life. You might actually be decluttering everything. this person you're manifesting could be a Virgo as well. Just take it as it resonates. If you're somebody, also I'm just going to be really blunt, if you're somebody who watches a lot of love readings, try not to focus too much on the zodiac sign, because at the end of the day it probably will change as you go along in life. And also it changes as you change. So if you say, a lot of people were saying like Aries, it might be an Aries rising, it might be an Aries moon, it might be an Aries Pluto, you never know. But I feel like from this group, this is a lot of very highly strung perfectionists. I'm not saying you guys are highly strung perfectionists, but I feel like in your mind, that's how you kind of talk to yourself. Okay, we have the ascendant, which is great. So it could be a Virgo rising. Okay, and we have the waning crescent moon. We have the 3rd and the 10th house. The 10th house is very important for you guys. I'm getting a lot of career from this group. There's something majorly changing in your career, and it's to do with your love life. It's to do with you loving yourself more and it's getting you to receive more, basically. And then we have the 3rd house, which is really nice. A lot of you guys could meet someone in a pub. Just really simply, you could just meet them in a pub. Okay, so I'm going to get a couple of words for you guys. Anything else this group needs to know? We have transformation. Sorry if you guys can't really see that. It says transformation. Let's get a couple more. Believe, calling and pleasure. Wow, that's really, really nice. Let's see if I can show you guys. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Oh, there we go. Believe, calling, and then we have pleasure. Your person is part of this process. A lot of you guys, it is intimacy pleasure as well. It's like letting yourself receive intimacy on any form, emotional or whatever, basically, on any form. Yeah, this feels really nice. I don't feel the need to go too deeply into the person you're going to meet, because I'm hearing it needs to be a surprise, and I'm picking up that it might even change as I'm actually saying it. Your guides are really cheeky. This group has seriously cheeky guides. Like, your guides are so cheeky that if I say the star sign, like I said, Virgo, it might not be that anyway. So just take it as it resonates. I do feel like a lot of you guys, they're probably a fixed or an earth sign, because we had a lot of 10th house and masculine energy. So let's get you one more card. The bigger picture, take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. I mean, the fact that we have the giraffe makes a lot of sense. I mean, a lot of you guys are feeling very claustrophobic, very closed in. Then we have abundance. Move with the flow of abundance around and through you. Be around more people, or you will be around more people who help you feel like you're flowing. Some people can be very stagnant because that's literally who they are. So if you need to take a step back and just be by yourself for a while, don't let any shame kind of come around in that area. Like, if you ever feel shame about, you know, I want to be by myself, or, you know, I don't really have a lot of friends right now, I'm by myself, that's totally okay. Sometimes life is like that, and I know it can be really, really shitty, but at the end of the day, it actually makes you appreciate your life a lot better sometimes, because you're not distracted by probably a lot of people who would be good for you in the first place. So guys, this is amazing. Keep focusing on yourself, keep grounding yourself. This feels really, really lovely and yummy. So I hope you have a great day, and I will speak to you very soon. Also, if you would like to check out my private reading rates, they're all down below, along with my crystal shop. Have a great day, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. Wow, I just saw throat chakra. Hi. Wow, that was intense. I saw your throat, your eyes, and your ears. Blocked ears, hearing a lot of ringing. I'm hearing titinus. I'm pretty sure that's with the ears. I'm also hearing vertigo as well. Some of you guys are getting a lot of physical symptoms around the head area, especially if you guys are moon babies. You have very strong, you know, Cancer in your chart, or you're very intuitive. Just be aware that there's a lot of solar flares, and there's a lot of astrological changes happening at the moment. So if you guys, sorry, I'm really itchy nose. Like I'm picking my nose, and I'm not, I'm fatty. If you guys are feeling a lot of astrological changes, or just changes in your physical body, it's because of that. It's because most likely it's the astrological changes. Okay, check in my microphone's recording. Yes, okay. I haven't done this in a while, so I just like to check that we are good to go. I just burped. Okay, clarification. Okay, so we have citrine. We have a nice big boy here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are more capable than what you think you are. A lot of you guys think that you have to kind of validate yourself. You have to force yourself to do things you don't want to do. You know, you guys are really intuitive. If you guys don't do an intuitive job already, I can see you guys doing that if you would like to do that. So in terms of a partner, I'm feeling like a running of water on my legs. That is so weird. I feel like someone just poured water all over my legs. I'm not sure. For some of you guys, you might just be starting a period. I don't know. I just felt like something was running across my legs. It felt kind of weird, but kind of nice. Like it wasn't like a ugh feeling. It was more like a kind of water, just like cooling water. I'm picking up on like sirens and like, you know, mermaid sirens. Not like ambulance sirens, like mermaid sirens and like waterfalls, things like that for you guys. So those could be clarifications that you possibly have chosen the right group. I feel like a lot of you guys are very mystical. The sort of person in me is going to be very, very special, because why wouldn't they be if you are that intuitive? I mean, they would be so lucky to have you. With that in mind, I keep getting so many things in the eyes. I'm hearing, I've got an eyelash in my eye, I've got an eyelash in my eye. I'm picking up someone whacking you with a bat in your eye as well. It's something, if this resonates for you guys, please let me know, because these are very random messages. You most likely are watching this thinking, okay, if you're watching me for the first time, but this is normal. I get a lot of really random messages. Okay, so we have strength and faith. That's what you guys chose. First of all, I have so many things to say. A lot of you guys are really losing faith in yourself, in others, just identity crisis. I am filming this around the start of every season and the start of the astrological year. So that's possibly why you're feeling like that. Faith and strength indicates to me that you are going through all these things for a reason, and it's not to waste it. I do feel like you're getting closer and closer to your partner. I would say no more than a couple of years to 3 years for you guys. I'm actually picking up a couple of timings. I'm hearing 10 months, 11 months and 2 to 3 months. I'm picking up 2 to 3 months is going to be something really fun happening. I'm picking up like expansion. You might be getting renovation done. You could be clearing your house, getting a new home. I'm picking up on renovating. I'm picking up on maybe just going somewhere really fun that you really enjoy, going on holiday. It could just be something where you just feel really good. Your mental health is a really good place. So how this indicates to your love life is, well, you are love, first of all, so this is your love life really. But when it comes to a partner, I'm just hearing, do not compromise. If someone doesn't feel like the right person for you, girl, they are not the right person for you. If somebody is messing you around, and you may not realize this is happening, especially if you're used to it happening to you, but when you take more time out for you, when you start prioritizing your own stuff, and this is not including work, this is like literally anything that you want to do that's not involving work, you need to strategize and organize yourself a bit more, because I feel like your work life is becoming too much and more of your personal life. And we have citrine for a reason. You guys are so work orientated. You could be to the point of possibly workaholics. I don't like saying that word, but at the end of the day, a lot of you guys are not giving yourself a lot of breaks. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing like a dog, and he's like putting his paws so lightly on the floor, but he's like, I'm seeing like, you know, when people have a baby but they also have a dog, you can see the connection with the baby and the dog, and they like deliberately do things so they don't wake the baby. Your energy feels like that, but in a really gentle way. A lot of the time you feel like you're possibly stepping on eggshells, but it's because you really, really care about people. So one thing you're going to do in the future, I feel, is turn stepping on eggshells to nurturing steps, as in like consciously revealing your unconditional love energy. And I have a fruit fly in my room, which a lot of you guys, if you don't know, I used to have a fruit fly called Bob, and he used to pop in my readings for probably like a few months back now, but I don't have any plants in here, so I have no idea how he got in here. So that's a sign for you guys. Fruit fly could be a massive symbol for you. Okay, so the person I see you meeting, whether it be within those time frames, honestly, this person is so amazing. They are most likely from a different country, have quite a strong accent, or they don't look like you. So say if you know, you are a, you know, like myself, a white woman or a white person, you're a pale person, your person could be quite tanned, or they could be somebody who is foreign from your country, or they could have parents who were immigrants from a different country or a different state, possibly even, especially if it's very far away. And whoever this person is, I'm hearing tropical, exotic, and it could be they live in the same country as you, but they look like they're from a different country. Their parents are not from the country you're in. And I'm hearing that's something you possibly really, really like, because you get to know their culture, their food possibly really interests you. I love exotic food. I'm just hearing that. And they possibly help you to, you know, cook different meals. I'm picking up on you having, possibly if you want children in the future, I see you having children who all look different. They're literally completely different, and people look at your family like, whoa, like what is going on here? And like one of them possibly has like a little afro, one of them probably has like pale skin with like really blonde hair. You know, you could have lots of different cultures blended into your family. But it's just so cute. Like everyone is just so blended in, but you all look very similar, but you all look different as well at the same time. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys work in retail. I'm picking up on a beauty counter. Some of you guys work at a beauty counter. So, okay, I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, you got to prioritise your energy. You have a lot of creative energy that wants to come through. It could be, I have a hair on me. It could be coming out as sexual frustration as well. Okay. Okay, so underneath the deck we have sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. This is very, very important because you can't fill up your cup if you're empty. So can we get clarification? We are nature, becoming grounded embodiment, living in connection. Right, I got it. This is about you guys preparing for a relationship that is way beyond what you've ever had before. This person's literally love on a stick. And I'm sorry if you guys see a fly in front of the camera. He's literally coming in my face. Can you go away, please? This person is like a bucket of love, and like that little fruit fly, they're probably going to come towards you and go like, oh my God, your heart energy is like so intense. And you're going to meet them through artistic ventures. We have whispers of Mother Earth, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. A lot of you guys are channelers. A lot of you guys possibly want to be channelers. You are, everyone is. You can be at 100%. You can channel different things as well. You can channel light language. You can channel past, past ancestors. Whatever. I'm seeing just you being accepted by this person because you're accepting yourself. This is taking a long time, or feeling like it's taking a long time. But it's all, honestly, this is really in divine timing for you. This really is no rush. At the end of the day, like, you want to meet somebody who really, really works with your energy. It's not worth being with somebody who you have to alter yourself and tread on eggshells and change your entire personality. Because at the end of the day, you're not then in a relationship with you. You're in a relationship with just them and an empty shell of yourself. And you don't want to be like that. So the best thing for you to do is to express the shit out of your creative energy. This could be going out with friends. Possibly you might not do that a lot anymore. It could also be to start connecting more to your spiritual side, or basically just trying things a little bit different, altering possibly what you eat, how you meditate, bringing in new items into your house. There's a sense of like, I can express myself and I'm in charge. And it's very, very sexy energy, like really high sex appeal right here. So we have ancient power, expression, activation, and scarlet codes. These feel like really similar cards. These actually feel like almost like the sexual magic cards I have. They feel very, very sensual, really almost erotic. I love that word. I love that word. I love it. Okay, let's get you a couple of advice cards here, and then we'll have a look into what's to come towards you and your person who you're possibly attracting. There we go. Detox your life, girl. Shungite. Shungite. I wish I could sing throughout the entire reading, but I don't think people would watch that because my voice is not that great, okay? It's not too bad, but it's not that great. I don't sing to show off my voice skills. Okay, we have Selenite, clear the clutter, and we have Shungite, detoxify your life. I mean, this combination is gorgeous, first of all. A lot of you guys need to clear the shit out of your energy every single day. Sleep more, drink more, eat better foods. Like, if you do eat meat, like good meat, organic foods, organic veg, Water, literally fertilize the shit out of yourself like you're a plant and you want it to grow and you're like, go, 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 go. Like literally sunlight, water, all those natural things, being out in nature, standing on some roots of a tree, you know, things like that. Recall your dreams, feed your creativity. I mean, yes, 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 yes. So when you detoxify your energy, your creativity is going to be like, ah, and you're possibly going to attract someone while you're in your creative zone. It could be literally after you do like, you know, your thing in the morning or something, in the evening, and the next day you meet your person because you have like cracked open. I'm seeing like a geode, and it's like, I first of all saw an egg, but the way the hands were going, it kind of felt like a geode. I just kind of go with whatever my hands do. It's just that, you know. So I feel like a lot of you guys in this group watch 18 plus readings. If you ever want to watch a reading, I do 18 plus readings. So I highly recommend looking at those because your guys' energy is very intimate and I love it. I'm fully lapping it up. Okay, so let's get you guys some tarot cards. I feel like a lot of you guys, this person that you're going to meet possibly in the future, taller than you. Your environment is going to feel like a breath of fresh air. You might even move like 6 months after knowing who this person is. This person, oh my god, yes, 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 yes. This feels like an absolute omen for you guys. If you've been doing shadow work, you are doing everything right, sister. You are doing everything right, okay? Some people say in my comments, like, I say like yas and sister a lot, but I'm not talking just about women, okay? I'm talking to anyone who's watching this video right now. That's just how I talk, okay? It's my Libra, it's like popping out like, hi bitch. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is a beautiful message. It feels kind of like Romeo and Juliet without all the weird messages. I kind of get a weird vibe from Romeo and Juliet. But anyway, shadow work, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this shadow work is bringing you towards a Knight of Pentacles. This person is quite inexperienced or hasn't had a lot of success in their relationships. I mean inexperience in they just haven't had a lot of experience with connections. Trust me when I say it's going to be so cute because both of you are learning how to be in a connection, and you're going to learn it so quickly. It's kind of like having a baby. I wouldn't know because I've never had one, but what I'm feeling is it's like learning as you go. And trust me, we are here to love, and my legs are tingling so much. Yes, thank you for the confirmation. I'm picking up on roses, I'm picking up on some really random stuff. I'm picking up on oh my god, what is that bird called? It's like it's got like a, is it a toucan? It's got like quite a thick beak, and it's got like stripes on its beak, and it's a black bird. Is it a toucan? It kind of reminds, I think it's a toucan, but no, I don't think it is. It's got like quite a short beak, about like that large. I don't know what bird it is, but I'm picking up on this bird. So that bird as well, roses. I'm hearing the word tranquility as well. This person's going to make you feel safe. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Wow, they're going to pop up like randomly in your life. You are seeking a tribe, and this person is part of that energy. There's going to be a wave of new energy coming into your life around Virgo season for you guys. Oops, try not to burn my face on the candle. And it feels great. Yeah, we've got 10 of Pentacles. You guys need to... Okay, you guys are learning to receive stable energy. A lot of you guys have had a lot of toxicity in your life, so it will be quite scary to have very, very stable energy. So when you actually have it in your life, you're going to be able to sustain it and hold it because you're ready for that. And you're going to be seen, okay guys, like this is amazing. You're going to be seen in such an authentic light. There's no judgment. There's no kind of like, just this person's very, very open-hearted. They are fully in their heart chakra. It's like I see you and I'm looking at you and I observe you, and it's like your heart is going to absolutely explode. It's going to be amazing. It feels like a genuine offering. It feels really, really beautiful. This person, most likely a starseed. I'm hearing extraterrestrial. This person could also be, I'm hearing an omen. Like they're going to, like, they have this very kind of, I'm hearing the word crone, and I don't mean that if that's a bad, like, quote unquote bad word. It feels like they are like a witch or a wizard. They're kind of like a elderly, like they're kind of the shaman of the village kind of vibe. Like they give me like a really deep, ancestral, rooted heart chakra energy. It can also be from the other side of the world where you are. So literally, if you look at a globe, you look at what your country is and you just flip the whole globe around and you see where the other side is. That's possibly where this person is from or originates. Yeah, I'm picking up on Australia from this group really strongly. Australia keeps popping up. So the Nine of Cups, when you begin to work with who you are instead of resisting your sensitivity, wow. Your gifts are needed in this world. Honestly, it's hallelujah. It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing. And also, you're going to be in a home with this person and feel supported. A lot of you guys kind of attribute your home to not feeling safe. So you will feel safe. We have the waxing gibbous moon, starting off fresh. I was saying on my nose. Oh my God, I hope it's not Bob flying up the tunnel of my nose. We have the waning gibbous. Oh wow. This is literally both of you together. Like peas in a pod. We have Leo. Very fucking fiery. Oh yeah, bitch. Oops. Hi bitch, come back. Come back, bitch. We have Taurus, so a fixed sign. This person is really, really intense. They are going to push you to your limit of opening your heart. They're going to be like, see, we've met now, I'm not going to go anywhere. In the most like authentic way. I'm picking up on the beaver for you guys as a moment. First quarter moon. I'm picking up like the cinema. I keep seeing the cinema for this group, but I'm not sure what that's about. 10th house is this person's very work orientated. You will meet them through career in some capacity. Don't think about it too much, but it will be around career in some way. And you'll know that if you remember that from this reading, that I feel like you'll remember it when you actually meet a person like, that's what Vicky was talking about. If this resonates with you. And then we have Mars, which is very sexual. This person, the intimacy, this feels like an 18 plus reading. I'm trying not to like go too deep into detail, but the intimacy is like two peas in a pod, absolutely gorgeous, like key in a lock, like absolutely amazing. I'm hearing like this person is unlocking something within you, and when you unlock something, it opens a whole new portal for you guys. It's kind of like unlocking, like, I don't know, a lock on a shed or a lock on a door or something like that, and you don't always know what's going to be inside but you are excited. It's like an exciting experience, and this person's going to show you what having a relationship actually really feels like. Okay, I love that. That's gorgeous. Okay, let's see what this person's bringing into your life. We have the empty one. A lot of mystery. You're not meant to know too much. Okay, we have Grace. We'll pick a couple of cards. I don't feel the need to go too deep into this energy yet. I feel like I'm hearing early days. Early days. Instincts. Yes. Use your natural instincts and natural guidance. We have Joy. A lot of you guys need to get outside. Move your body. Your body. I've never said that word like that. Patience. Listen. Your person is going to be the most patient person ever. Like, they're going to be absolutely amazing with you. And they are amazing with children. Anything that involves just another person, they are just amazing with it. Their Venus is very balanced. What is this relationship all about, or your energy? Actually, this is your energy. We have Grace. Didn't we just have that one? That is so funny. Let's see what else we have. Oh my God, of course we have this. Guys, your intuition is the main aspect of your energy. That's literally what is who you are. Oh my God, these are the cards for your group. We have strength and faith. I put them back because I thought, oh, you know, they might pop out later. Yes. We have strength, faith and boundaries. Boundaries are very important when you're intuitive because you will suck up energy like a sponge. And we have peace. Okay. I feel like also I'm seeing a burger van or a burger stand. Some of you guys really love fast food or like food from stands. I know I do. I love donut stands. They are just like the best. And burger stands are the best as well. Okay, anything else? We have Leo, the second house, and we have Uranus. Oh my God, random. Uranus is all about random change. So I feel like for you guys there's, no, not Uranus, Pluto. Sorry guys, my brain is like, okay, Pluto. Leo, second house, Pluto. When you drastically change the way you see your life in terms of like shifting things, stop resisting change. There's Bob the Fly again. Resisting change, resisting fun, resisting happiness. you are going to balance your life out so well. You do need to have more fun in your life. This will bring in your partner. This will bring in more happiness into your life. And it will make your life feel like it's worth living. You know, sometimes we just think, oh, it's so mundane. Gorgeous. You are the light. It is safe to step fully into your light. That is so cute. Some of you guys just are such strong empaths. You always put other people before you. I'm hearing, why do you keep doing that? And it's because you're so unconditional. Trust. Approach the situation with a light heart. Protection. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give away to freely. Yes. Let me show you these. And that's the panther. So the black animals like that black bird I was thinking of, and also like, is it leopards? No, panthers and black cats and ravens. They're very mystical. They're very, very witchy, and that's kind of your energy. So I hope that resonates with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this more visual reading, me being in the shop. So have a great day. My rates and my crystal shop are below, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys. So you guys chose the beautiful greeny blue crystal. I love her. She's amazing. She, I feel like, is about the throat and the heart. So a lot of you guys could be going through some things to do with your throat and your heart chakra. And this reading is about love. So that makes a lot of sense. And it's also about like speaking it as you feel and not kind of hiding yourself, which is quite nice. So you guys chose the card of Bloom. So this card reminds me of flowers, first of all. The flowery energy is about you guys coming into being seen more. It's like a brand new energy. I don't know what this is. Let me see. It's like your soul's awakened in a different way. It's like you are in the driver's seat, but you've never been in the driver's seat before. So it's kind of like you're taking charge of your life and you've never done that before. You've never been able to do that before, and up until now, and it's like a brand new experience. And this is going to give you a chance to be more conscious, choosing your partners more consciously, so you can create really, really lovely relationships in your life. I'm hearing the word zoom as well, like anything with 2 O's. Zoom. I think there's a song called Zoom. Yeah, it feels like spring energy. I mean, I am filming this near to Aries season. So, in Aries season. So this feels like spring energy. A lot of you guys could manifest a lot more flow in your connections in springtime. Obviously this reading is timeless, so just take it as it resonates when you actually watch it. But it feels like brand new energy. I'm picking up you're going to start to change your lifestyle a bit more. Maybe you go to bed early or go to bed later, or you work more hours, work less hours. There's a need to, or you're going to be more conscious about what you're putting into your life and how it's really affecting you. Okay, so let's get you a couple of cards around your love life. Group number 3, you guys have been in quite a few relationships, but they've never really worked out. Stop relationship hopping for some of you guys. It's going to keep you in a loop if you keep going from one relationship to another. Okay, be gentle with your heart and with your body as well. A lot of you guys, if you have body issues, like the way you look at your body, you feel quite traumatized, or maybe you've had a lot of people come in, into your body in a certain like intimacy way. I feel like you're going to be more stronger with your boundaries with that, which is really, really good, and I feel like that's needed at the moment. And it's also going to correct your energy when we are intimate with people, especially who we don't hardly know, which is not really a good thing. I mean, I always, I encourage it anyway, because at the end of the day, you got to experiment. I don't have anything against it, but I just wouldn't recommend it if you guys have always felt a little bit confused on who you are, because your energy you'll take on that person's energy, especially if you're very, very sensitive. Wear hematite as well at the moment. That would really, really help ground you. A lot of you guys are just, your energy's fucking big, so you're taking on a lot more. It's kind of like if you have a small net and you want to catch fish. It's a small net versus a large net. You have the large net at the moment, but you're catching flies, and not good flies. You're catching energies that just aren't yours. Even if you're like going into town, or you're going shopping, wherever, you're around a lot of people. Just be very careful with your energy when you come home. Like, maybe cleanse yourself. Just, it's all about how you feel. If you feel a bit blech, then maybe give that a go. All right. Ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. You guys are being activated intimate wise. A lot of you guys haven't been intimate for a long time, and I'm picking up, oh, you know, shame around that, or, you know, I've been single for a while, it kind of sucks. Don't worry about the word single. Don't worry about being intimate, not being intimate. It's not actually about any of these things. This is what society creates. It likes to label stuff. So for you, if you're not in a relationship right now, that's just where you are. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just where you are right now. That's actually a good thing, because you can explore a different side of you that doesn't involve another person. And relationships can be very complicated, especially if you've got a lot of trauma to deal with and you don't really realise that it's there. So don't compare yourself to other people who, you know, are getting engaged, getting married, things like that. That's their life. And at the end of the day, some relationships can be very, very toxic, especially if you haven't dealt with your stuff. So I'm not saying the relationship that you possibly are comparing yourself to is toxic, but don't try to worry about what they're doing, because at the end of the day, like, you're going to manifest someone for you. That person is for them, and that's going to be their teaching what they need. A lot of the time we manifest people that we need, you know, and who's going to help us learn. Okay, codes of the seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Wow, that's gorgeous. A lot of you guys are going to start a new venture in about 2 months. I heard May, and I am in March at the moment, so filming this video. 2 months is going to be some big changes. I feel like there's a need for you to let your hair down more. Bring your hair out. Like, I don't know if you wear a hat or you tie your hair up a lot, but for a lot of you guys, also you're going for a lot of changes with the mother figure in your life. You're being asked to separate their judgment to who you are. Like, their experiences is what they've learned, and people only learn what they learn, you know. They only deal with what they can deal with at the time. So at the end of the day, if you are dealing with conflict, especially with a mother figure or a lot of women in your life, just recognize to really, like, step into your power. Like, those people cannot hurt you, you know, at the end of the day. And if they do, then, you know, you take the measures at the end of the day. Like, you are fully in control of this situation. And when you start to stand up to the female or feminines in your life, you begin to really heal the mother within you. And something that's really important is to recognize when people have overstepped your boundaries, and sometimes to walk away from it. This is teaching you to fully step into your power, especially in relationships, because it's going to help you to make clearer decisions. So when you are in a relationship with somebody, you can be like, I want that, don't want that. Or when you're with your partner, you can make decisions not based on what they want. A lot of you guys have been compromised. You feel like you feel compromised when you're in relationships with people, because you always feel like you have to do stuff for them or be there for them constantly, and that's not healthy. That's an old way of thinking. It's kind of like that happily ever after thing. It's all very corrupt, you know. Happily ever after does not last. You know, it's like you need someone who helps pay the bills, who nurtures your future children if you want them, who wants to get involved in planning a wedding with you if you want that, or, you know, wants to get involved in finding a house. You want someone who is practical and really steps up, not somebody who you have to do everything. That's not sustainable. That's not a relationship. That's like mothering somebody, you know. Yeah, let it go. Beautiful. You are holding on to a lot of stress at the moment. And smoky quartz is gorgeous. If you're not sure what you're holding on to or what to let go, then smoky quartz will just help you kind of like settle with it. You're not responsible for everyone else. We have Amazonite. You literally chose Amazonite. I love that. Loosen your grip. Beautiful. You guys are such Cancerians. If you're not Cancerian, honestly, you just feel like it. You feel like your energy is like very high at the moment. Really, I'm hearing like a high pitched sound, like a ringing sound, and it's like, oh my god, it's like hurting my ears. So it's because you guys are just in it at the moment, and there needs to be a break. There needs to be a day off or two from work possibly, and just focusing on you. Get laser focused. Gorgeous. So this is about you taking responsibility for looking after yourself. No one's going to do it for you. Clear the clutter. But perfect. That's beautiful. So this makes a lot of sense, especially because you have the card of bloom. So it's basically like taking responsibility for taking care of yourself. Okay. So what other cards do you want to bring in here? Okay, I actually want to pull you a couple of cards from this deck. I actually haven't pulled this from the deck in any of the groups apart from in this group. So you guys are special. All right, we have the Revolutionary, Standing in Your Power, the Magi. I'm going to have a look into somebody coming in as well, but I want to focus on your energy because that is the most important thing. Fate, yeah. So any harsh words you're telling yourself, like I'm never going to meet anyone, my life is doomed, all those things, it's not helping. Be really kind to yourself, be really loving. And that could have come from a mother figure in your life who's very critical, you know. At the end of the day, it literally is about you leaning into wholehearted versatility, which we have here, it looks like a weed symbol. But leaning into wholehearted versatility, you know, feeling overwhelmed, being like, that's okay, it's okay that I feel like that. Or, you know, feeling a little bit of rejection from something or someone, it's okay, that is normal, you know, I'm human, I'm allowed to feel like that. And realising that when you meet someone, they're going to love your heart so much, they are going to provide you with so much love, it's going to be absolutely amazing, and you are not going to regret ever opening your heart. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, I'm hearing, you have a big wall in front of you, and you do hide behind it a lot, and it's because you've been hurt. But remember, you cannot love and open up if you don't let that wall down, you know. You got to let it open up, baby. Okay. All right, let's see. Pisces from this group. You could be a Pisces or meeting a Pisces. We have the Knight of Swords. Someone is in charge of your gate. Someone has been in charge of your emotions for a very long time. Someone is very controlling in your life. Like, oh my God. Yeah, Judgment Day. You're going to kind of release this person from your energy. Could even just be cutting the cords or something like that. You can do energetic cord cutting. Very handy. Two of Cups. This is basically, I'm picking up January. For some of you guys, you can meet this person in January. So about 10-ish months from now, you could meet someone. I'm picking up abroad, online, or through a friend. Queen of Pentacles. I'm picking up you're going to be more stable in your energy when you meet this person. You feel much more calmer, more relaxed, feeling more mature, more able to hold your own energy. I'm hearing they're a threat. A lot of the time you've been around people and you felt like they're a threat. It's because, first of all, your intuition was probably like, girl, they're not the right person. And two, is you've been taught possibly to clench yourself and hold yourself close to your heart out of fear of getting vulnerable. And a lot of it is to do with control, which possibly if you had controlling partners, parents, friends, you will be used to closing yourself off. When you are more on your own, it's so much easier to be yourself and let down that mask. And your person's not going to be able to find you if you don't, you know, work on you and find who you are. And if you are a sensitive person, or you have intuitive abilities on the surface, then you will be more susceptible to this as well. Okay, so let's get you some astrology cards. Let's see what sort of energy is around you, coming into your life. Oh, my neck just suddenly did something. Picking up on like Sun, Leo energy as well. And then we have the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse, we have Aquarius. Lovely. Whoa. We have a Sagittarius. Group energy. So the person you're going to meet is someone who guides you in a group, or is part of a group. First quarter moon. I said that's so British. First quarter moon. Capricorn. You're right, governor. Capricorn, Pluto. This person has a massive need to change and help humanity. They don't like the media or the government, which is perfect in my books, bitch. Come live off the grid with me. 12th house. So this person is most likely a healer. I'm hearing language interpreter. They might use their hands to interpret language. They might use a different language to interpret different language. They might be someone who knows a lot of different languages. This person also very strong Aries, and they have a lot of planets in their first house, or a lot of zodiac signs in their first house. So they might be like a Sag, but they feel like a Pisces. Like they might have Pisces in their first house, but Sagittarius, you know, in their Pluto or Uranus or something. I feel like, actually, they may have Sagittarius in their sun, but Pisces in their first house. That makes sense. Okay, so let's get you a couple more cards here. So the relationship is going to feel very, very gentle. There's not going to be any rush. This person's probably going to annoy you how slow they are, but they know what they're doing. Like, they are really gentle. They feel like, I'm getting like Mrs. Doubtfire Not the whole thing about a man dressed up as a woman. I mean, if you like that, then maybe, but I don't think it's that. It's more about like the character of the man, who I love, Robin Williams. I love him. It's the caring male figure, the caring masculine. And if you don't want a male figure, it's a caring feminine, a caring female. Someone who just wants to provide for you and give you the best sort of love that you deserve. So we have gentle instincts, awaken, and enough. This is how you're going to feel when you are in contact with this person or meeting this person. And it's not, is this actually, I don't know if this is actually focusing or not. There we go. Okay, so it's basically like being enough, feeling enough to actually receive this person into your life. And the awaken's really important. This person's extremely awake. They know how you feel about them, essentially, because they're so intuitive. It's going to kind of freak you out a little bit, especially if you haven't been around that type of person. But it's really, really lovely. So let's get you a couple more cards here. Picking up on like a polar bear or a giraffe. Oh, starfish. Intuition. Listen to your soul's truth. Think less, feel more. You guys are natural intuitives, so use that innate ability 100%. Oops. The phoenix. Lovely. We have empower. Via activations, bring creative and spiritual freedom. I love that. That is really, really nice. I think a lot of you guys are kind of shaming yourself for going through a hard time. Remember, you're allowed to do that. You know, sometimes it's like that. It is annoying because if you need to get stuff done, it's not really helpful. But that's just the way society is. It's like, if you're not getting stuff done, you're worthless, you're useless. It's like, who cares? At the end of the day, like, we're all going through our past, and just, you know, take a break if you need to. Wise woman, a change is coming. You can feel when this change starts to manifest, and you're going to meet someone who is very awake like you. So it's going to kind of freak you out at first, but to manifest this person is to really speak your truth, because you cannot be an empowered person if you're not speaking who you are, basically. And just, it's learning. It's all about learning. That's basically what life's about. Okay. Lovely. I was picking up 11th house for this group because there's a lot of group stuff going on here. So we have Leo, we have Venus and the 11th house. I feel like this person's a part of a group. They're going to bring the group, you're going to be brought into the group. They could be highly spiritual, highly religious, someone who is part of like a spiritual group. Hearing spiritual teachings, this person teaches groups. This person might be a leader of a group, so you join the group, possibly like a retreat or something like that. I also feel like this person, that's kind of their job, is to lead groups. So you might get like one of their leaflets or something, and then you go to their group. I also feel like there could be some sort of relationship coach or something to do with relationships. Like this person might say to you, and when you meet them, yeah, you know, I've been single for a while because, you know, and that's got me into doing, you know, working with relationships or helping people with their relationships. You're like, oh, all I heard was single, you know, that type of thing. And I love that sassy energy. The Leo energy is also, this person's probably in the limelight. They're probably on the stage, an author, possibly online. They work online. They love that as well. I'm hearing, I like to reach a lot of people. And a lot of people love their energy because they're very balanced. So that is your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it. My rates and my crystal shop are below, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Let's get started with your reading, my lovelies. So you guys got Moonstone. So Moonstone I love. I'm obsessed with Moonstone, as always. Moonstone's a really nice crystal for bloating, fertility issues, and hormonal fluctuations, or just helping you, you know, emotionally with the moon especially as well. So you guys have Held. I love this card. This makes me feel like warm and cuddly, and bears, like fluffy bears and just warm and cuddliness. So with this energy, I feel like a lot of you guys have in the past compared yourself to a lot of other people, especially if they've been in relationships or they've kind of had what you want. Remember, you guys, especially if you are very intuitive, very sensitive, you will most likely look into the future and you already kind of want what you are going to get, but you haven't got it right now. It's like you're looking into the future thinking, you know, you think you've already got it, but actually physically you haven't, and it feels quite disappointing. One thing that really, really helped me was to basically, first of all, just let go and let the universe kind of handle it, but to also not go out and seek it, not go on dating sites, anything like that. Because at the end of the day, if people, you know, you're possibly looking up to have relationships and they met on like dating sites and things like that, yes, that might work for some people, but at the end of the day, like I said in, I think grid number 3 or grid number 2, we meet people that we need. So at the end of the day, you might not need a relationship right now, and you can explore yourself in a completely different way when you are single. And remember, when you come to be in a relationship, it will be a different experience than what you've had before. So I feel like with this withheld, it's also about like nurturing, slowing down, patience, doing things that make you feel calm, doing things that make you feel really comfortable, but being back in your body. A lot of you guys just need to cover yourself in like a blanket and just cuddle up and have some hot chocolate and some tea and just possibly watch this reading. Maybe pause it, go get some tea, go get some hot chocolate, do whatever you want to do to get comfortable. This feels like a really kind of cozy vibe with this group. And maybe stare at my candle if you want to get the more cozy vibe. It's quite small. You might have to look at your screen quite closely, but it's very, very cute. Okay, so let's see what you guys got. I am picking up on somebody who is, they're quite young in energy, but they have like this very like childlike nature to them. Very Pisces. They don't have to be Pisces, honestly, they just feel like one, so they don't have to be. They feel like a Sagittarius Pisces person, but their star sign could be like an Aries or let me think, Leo, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, something like that. And you're like, oh, you have like Sag in your energy. I would never have thought that. Or you are a Sag. I never would have thought that. You know, that's the type of person that they are. They're showing me, they're running up to me as like a little boy in a park, and they're like running up to me. That's kind of the energy I'm getting from this person, and that's showing me that they are coming into the relationship authentically as their inner child being shown. And it's like, I'm ready for a relationship, and they're like open their little arms. It's so cute. So that's this person. Of course, just take it as it resonates in terms of gender, things like that. Does not matter on a gender. That's just what I see personally. So let's see. We have here, I'm hearing I've been lost for a long time. Girl, preach. Girl, preach. Okay, rapture. Oh, I love this. This is great. So sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. A lot of you guys haven't been intimate for quite a long time in terms of being intimate with somebody else, you know, physically, emotionally, that sort of thing. Or you might not have ever experienced deep, intimate love with someone, or deep intimacy. This might be your first relationship with somebody, or your first intimate time. So for you, romance and pleasure and sexuality, sensuality are very important at this moment. Things like getting it out. So it can be literally stimulating pleasure for yourself, like physically, but also it's things like deliberately listening to music that's really, really good for your energy, or speaking to people who you can trust, and really speaking to the right people, like being quite deliberate about who you talk to about certain things, because it's going to make sure that you're not over exerting yourself, overdoing it in terms of like I'm hearing you damn well know that person's not going to listen to you, but you're still doing it, you know, that sort of thing. So this is really about your female / male sexuality, depending on your gender. I feel like this is about you getting closer to your sexuality, and therefore connecting to somebody who is fucking sexy and sees you as really, really sexy as well. And sexy being that they listen to you, they look you in the eyes, they're like, damn, like they actually are looking at your soul, which is so nice. And that's what relationships should be like. I mean, I'm a Scorpio, so I kind of do that on the daily. You know, just like walking down the road, like staring everyone down. But like, that's literally this person. They are very deep. They really stare at you, that sort of thing. Okay, so we have Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. Hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. I actually did that, this kind of image here, like doing that over the heart chakra. I actually did that kind of like triangle thing. I did it, I think yesterday or today, I can't remember when I did, but in meditation I did that and it felt amazing. So like this is, it's showing up like that on the card. That feels really beautiful, especially on the third eye, throat or heart. It feels like an opening kind of vibe. And I feel like for a lot of guys, Tai Chi could be really good at opening your chi. I feel like you could open like your shoulders, your neck, things like that. Okay. Hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. Everything that you have going on right now is teaching you to get you into your sexual power. You deserve sexual appreciation. You deserve to be appreciated for your body, for your mind equally. It should be no better than each other. But people can only meet you as much as they've met themselves. So if someone's not giving you the pleasure that you want in any ways, It's because they've only met themselves in a certain way, and I just burped. So sorry if you guys heard that, but that's clarification. Okay. Some of you guys have only met people halfway because you have only met yourself halfway. Now you've done a lot more exploring, you're uncovering little things, you're like, ooh, what's under there? Ooh, what's under there? It's kind of like those really cool pop-up books. I used to love these as a child. The little like openings and like the little envelopes, and you're like, ooh. And then you open it, it's like, bam. That's what it's going to be like with your man. Woo. If you want a man. I mean, if it's a woman as well, you're like, bam. That's what it's like. It's like, ooh, let's go. I love it. Okay, release the petals. I mean, that is intimacy right there. Transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, all change. This is like such a Scorpio reading. My eyes are watering because I'm loving this so much. The anointed. Oh, I love the word anointed. Answer the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. You guys are meant to share your gifts of owning your sexuality. When you do that, more people are drawn to you because you empower this goddess energy. Absolutely gorgeous. And the held is all about intimacy as well. It's actually like holding yourself accountable as well for things that you've learned, for things that you are learning, and realizing that you have control over them. And it's learning to flow with the emotion that's coming up as well, and just being really kind to yourself. Doing things like EFT, which is like tapping, that is so good for emotional release, especially if you guys are really, really deep, which I feel like you are. Lovely. We have Celestite, soothe your soul. Golden Healer Quartz, open the door. It's all happening for you, not to you. Like, it really is. You guys are on the right track, okay? Shift your money mindset. This is showing me you're coming away from bullying around money. Maybe you have like a boss who's like really nasty, or you work in a 9-to-5 job that just does not suit your energy, or just a job you just hate and you're like, why am I here? That will change in the next like fully a year, but it could happen in about 6 months if you want to change that. Aquamarine, go with the flow. Beautiful. I love that so much. That is so amazing. How beautiful. I love that. So a lot of you guys are coming away from this masculine energy, especially if you are attracting a male or a masculine person. You are coming away from trying to please everyone, trying to be someone you're not. This release the petals. I just have to show you this card because it's absolutely stunning. Let's see what's underneath. Wow. Oh my god. We have the sun, joy in enjoyment, life force, success, vitality and play. And this is you being seen in masculine light. It's kind of like if you're a woman in a very masculine career or surrounded by a lot of really dense energy masculine men, it can be very frightening, or it means that you close yourself up a lot. So whoever you surround yourself with, you become those people sometimes, you know. So it's being aware of how you act with the sort of person you're going to meet. So say if you're into women, it's like, how do you act with all the women in your life? If you're into men, how do you act with all the men in your life? This is going to show you the parts of yourself that are, you know, a little bit nervous to be intimate. And it's honestly, guys, if I could just name this title intimacy, it would literally be that, because it's about you guys getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. And it's not uncomfortable if you actually go for it. It really isn't. Oh, let's have a look at your tarot first, actually, before I go into the astrology card. Sorry, guys, I was checking up on the audio. I'm hearing like the word, it begins with a T, but I don't know what the word is yet. They're not telling me. Somebody you're going to manifest really loves outdoors. I've heard tent. We have the 10 of swords here. Sorry, that's not focusing. 10 of swords. You're coming up to a pivotal point, which is really nice. I love that. 4 of Pentacles, lovely. Moonchild, getting ready to release, getting ready to open up. Sorry guys, if you can't read through the cards, I'm just still getting used to like having the camera on me. Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Don't be afraid of conflict. Don't be afraid of stepping onto eggshells. Step on those fucking eggshells, girl. Get your boots on and step on some eggshells. We have the Tower. Yeah, I'm hearing if you keep avoiding it, it will blow up more. Just step into your power, guys. I love it. The High Priestess and the 7 of Cups. Okay. When this person comes in, they're going to bring a lot more choice. So you're going to notice the right person when you feel expansive, not shrinking. We then have the Knight of Cups in the upright. This is to do with your 4th house. This is when you heal family. and it's all about like root self-care emotions, because it's all about Cancer, the 4th house. So it's when you are more comfortable with investing in yourself and revealing ancestral trauma, where you are so intuitive. You do get picked on a lot because your family is also very intuitive, but they shove it down, and it kind of triggers them when you are talking, because you're most likely you're like channeling sometimes, you know, and it can freak people out. But it's because you're so fucking amazing. Okay, we have Eros, which is love, which is love life. 4th house. Don't make this shit up. Ceres and the Sun. Everything you're going through in your home life is bringing you to a more comfortable place with just relationships. It's showing you life isn't scary, especially, okay, if you guys watch the news, if you feel anxious watching it, just don't watch it. Like, you are what you watch, what you listen to, who you subscribe to. Hi. Who you are watching on Instagram, who you follow. You are those people. So if you are anxious watching someone reading something, get that off your screen. Trust me, your mind is very, very malleable if you let it, you know. Don't let people manipulate you, okay? You are fully in control of what you watch, what you observe, especially things like Reels, TikTok, you know, stories, things like that. Like, those can be very, very addicting. But when I've watched like a lot of shorts on YouTube, my brain gets fried, because it's almost like someone flicking through loads of channels. It's like not good for your brain. Okay. Yeah, so basically you can fry your brain. So just be careful what you watch, who you watch, and things like that, and realise that the media is extremely manipulated. It makes you in fear, it makes you feel uncomfortable in your body, it makes you scared of life. You don't need to know who was murdered down the road. You don't need to know those things, because you can't do anything about it. If you could have done something about it, you would have done, most likely. You don't need to know those things, guys. And I could rant. I'm not going to, because this is a beautiful love reading. But this is all about you observing how you feel when you're observing with these people, or what you're watching in media. Really being aware that these things can really, really affect you. Okay, so just be very, very aware. Juno, you are going to meet someone and have a long-term relationship with them. For some of you guys, it could be in about 2 years. Could be earlier, could be so much earlier actually. Your person is very mature. They have their own car, they have their own place. They want to be successful. They want to be really comfortable. They can't stand not being comfortable. They do not put themselves in a position to like force themselves to do stuff they don't want to do. When they're comfortable, they are really, really comfortable. So I love this. We have the 3rd house. This person's most likely on social media, but they have a really good boundaries with it, which is really nice. They could have rising sun, so possibly Leo rising, or in a fire sign, because we have Leo. We have Leo Lilith as well, so a lot of you guys could have Leo Lilith, or this person has Leo Lilith. This is about opening your heart chakra around intimacy and sex. And intimacy for some of you guys could have been quite shamed around you and your family. Maybe it's quite religious. Or it wasn't really discussed, which is very normal in a fucked up society. But basically, it's acknowledging that you're fucking allowed to express that. Emphasis on the word fucking. Like, you're allowed to express that, and if anyone tells you otherwise, they don't know you. They're not in charge of you. You are in charge of your own body, and you get to do whatever you want to do with it. So if you decide, you know, when you want to have intimacy with somebody, just go for it. It's not for anyone to decide. And also, people say, like, I've heard some people say, like, oh, you can't have sex like too early on into the relationship. Who cares? If intimacy stopped you from being in a relationship with somebody, it wasn't the right relationship. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have sex with that person probably more than once. So, you know, if anything stops somebody from being in your life, they aren't the right person. They can't handle one date, then they can't handle your entire life and their entire life. So you want to be someone who's sustainable and hangs around, you know. Lovely. Oh, this is such a gorgeous energy. Very, very grounded person. We have Capricorn, we have the 11th house, and we have Mars. Wow, this person is a light to anyone they are with. This is why you two are meeting, because it's like fate. Literal fate. This person is so cuddly and cute. Like, they're so amazing. You might want to hang out with this person more. more and more. They're like, no, I want to slow it down. You're like, oh my God, I want to see you more, because you're so excited. And you are able to, what I love about this relationship, first, like the main thing is you're able to balance every aspect of your life when you're with them. It's not like, you know, if you ever had a friend or know someone who gets into a relationship and then they abandon everything. That is not a relationship. That is like addiction. That is like distraction. If you are in a relationship, you also balance that, you know, friendships or marriage life or married life, or, you know, your work. You can balance it out and you feel consciously in your body. Perfect relationship. That means that you are, you know, going into your soul here. You are with somebody who supports you. This person, I'm feeling like, reminds me of a horse. The energy, it's like an omen of a horse, like galloping towards you. Kind of scary if it gallops towards you. You're like, oh my God, but it doesn't like attack you. It's kind of like getting to know you fully, and freedom, excitement, laughter. It's like, let me come into your life, let me expand you, you know. It's going to be strange because normally you feel more in control when you're helping others or you're being the nurturer to others, but this person's going to be the nurturer to you. And it's going to be a different dynamic, but it's going to be amazing, and you're going to be able to explore so many different avenues with this person. This person could be a Capricorn as well. Other signs is Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, possibly Cancer as well. And the fact that we have Mars in Capricorn is, once you've healed the relationship with your father figure, you will manifest a really, really gorgeous connection, whatever your gender, you know, whatever the gender you prefer, whatever the gender that you are in. Okay, so let's give you the last cards here. Let's have a look at the relationship. Lovely. Becoming. That's amazing. We have Grace, which is lovely. Just ease. Really, really nice. Nurture. Some of you guys are starting your own business. I'm hearing yes. Go for it, girl. Gentle. Lovely. This feels very much like held. This is going to be a brand new experience for you. Unlike anything you've probably ever experienced. You're like, whoa, relationships are actually like this? Oh my God, they're amazing. You're like, why did I avoid them for so long? Bloom. It's because you feel safe now. And we have inner wisdom. We have heal. Lovely. I love this so much. And we have wildly capable. Realising that you are wildly capable of anything you want to do. And if anyone makes you feel any otherwise, they're not really worth being around. I'm hearing you to protect your energy, especially if you're living with someone you're not too comfortable with. Lovely. Okay. Tune into the energetic grids around you. Where can you send your energy for healing? Dream Weaver. This is showing me that it's like giving your nurturing energy back to yourself. Most people who are nurturers struggle to give it back to themselves because it's kind of like a Chiron energy. So when you are really comfortable with being yourself, you will not stop yourself from loving yourself because you are a sensitive soul. Strengthen your boundaries, cut cords. Very important. And then something also I'm seeing is a lot of you guys are connected to pastel colours because we have the Dreamweaver and the Rabbit, and both of these are very, very light colours as well. Show you guys. Hopefully it focuses. You see lots of pink, and this is your tribe here in this Rabbit. And then we have Raven, Wise Woman, a change is coming. And you guys are really wise, really wise. Nurture, allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. And then the last thing is the 11th house is to do with groups, societies, things like that. So it could be something around groups or humanitarianism that you manifest this relationship. And Capricorn's very much about structure. So, excuse me, that's confirmation. So this person is to do with that sort of thing. There could be like a team leader, a group leader. I'm picking up a PE teacher. They teach children. Capricorns normally do end up being teachers. Or around children a lot because they're very, very caring, very open-hearted. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the microphone is okay and the audio is okay and everything's all right. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, all my information is down below along with my crystal shop, and I will speak to you very much. Also, if you'd like to check out Keen, the link is down below. They do astrology readings, they do text readings, but if you'd like to get a reading from myself, then my rates are also down below. So have a great day, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.